up, show you who I am.
But it's not like he has been having a lot of shot attempts. That's only his second shot attempt of the game. So a 5-point lead for FGCU. That's the biggest lead of the game for them. Now the Bears look to answer. Taylor was pretty quiet in the first half. But an answer by...
Opportunity, you like to see McCray try to finish at the rim, being a little too unselfish, if that's possible.
Now Glory Eaton into the post to give Nehemiah Turner a break. They'll hand off Fox. He is smothered by Robert McCray. Shot clock winding down. Got to go to work with 4 to shoot. Evbagharu body against Munson. High off the glass. Tough. Ahead to Evbagharu. Cato flying in. Lost control, but Evbagharu cleans it up.
As I should say that he was. That's a really tough underneath shot.
Taylor no good on the 3. It was one of the best looks he's gotten, but
kind of the staples to build around here for Georgia Tech. 2 young guys showing a lot of potential their freshman years and trying to make that jump in their sophomore season.
Yeah, and you can already see it. The leadership, I think, as sophomores, a little more vocal, comfortable in their skin, and they will continue to grow.
Kicked outside, Evbagharu. O'Brien working it around for George. George pulls up. Short, Fagbemi trying to push the pace. Evbagharu over the top, and the bounce goes in.
I didn't know it snowed that much in Arkansas, but there you go. They get a little here and there. Evbagharu from the corner. That's a great play out of the
Central Arkansas in the black jerseys. To your right, North Alabama representing the Florence State jerseys. An ode to the original name of the University of North Alabama. And it's Central Arkansas with the first touch. And we're playing basketball here inside of CB&S Bank Arena.
Evbagharu with the rebound. He's going to bring it up himself. Another 3. That one short. Gets his own rebound. Somebody's got to box out the shooter. Does it?
Pass and good there. That'll stop the 10-0 run. As scoring the bucket is going to be Sheridan. On the wing, back out top now. Fagbemi works it over onto the wing, and it's up.
Coming off 5 consecutive NCAA tournament trips at Alabama Huntsville. He's passionate on the sideline.
Taylor gets in past his man, dumps off. Evbagharu over the top.
4 from beyond the arc. Taken away by Turner. Great hands from the big guy. Inside to Turner, giving go. Evbagharu breaks loose for the lay.
You don't make on the road. Right now, just friendly of a roll. Miles, a guy, though, he can put him up in bunches. He's just one of those sharp shooting guys, and there's a lot of them on this Osprey floor. Shift change at the scorer's table for Central Arkansas at the next dead ball. The refreshed body is going to check in for John Schulman's squad. We're also still waiting on that media timeout as well. Evbagharu lets one go right before the shot clock, and it tickles the...
So different here, still have not made a 3-point shot.
From the corner, here's a 3.
Sooners shooting 51% as a team today.
Players that are out are highly regarded freshmen as well. Evbagharu splits the double team, missed it, and got it right back and stayed with it and put it in. Really good job here this year. Turner in the paint. Here's our mano-a-mano matchup, and Witt forced him into a tough shot. 4 on the timer, and the 3 in orbit is good.
Bell, another blow by, but Cato recovers with a block from behind. Evbagharu quickly to the front court, right at the rim. Off the window. 9-2 run, starting to turn that defense into production on the other ends.
Kimball too strong underneath, couldn't get it to go. Over 2 minutes. since UCA has scored, but no longer. Evbagharu.
Of his shots, almost three-quarters of his shots have been three-pointers as well. Taylor from the mid-range, a rare miss, but the rebound and put back.
The corner, three!
Queens wanting to get it into that high post. I mean, they were working the ball around the horn quite some time, looking for Jabril, and then once they throw it in there, just throwing it over the top of the top two guys in that 2-3, Jabril can turn and face and then find open shooters or even have a chance to go towards the basket, but there he found Ajon Anderson in the corner.
In fact, Bemi dribbling all around. Has Jabril on him. Nice find underneath.
In there in that middle paint area, nobody picked him up, and he was quick with that little floater.
6-point lead for Austin P. Underneath, Evbagharu avoids.
Florida, the graduate, fires up another three. Lipscomb with a 10-point lead. We approach the midway point of this first half that is flying by like sand in an hourglass. Try to go down low with it. They do on a nice feed down there. Give it right back off the glass and good. Nice play down low.
That's a player the Govs would love to see get going. L.J. Thomas, he's kind of a guy that does it all. Rebounding, assists, can get steals, but scoring is his M.O.
Evbagharu through the paint. What a move.
That was
B. His third three of the game.
So he still gets to step into it, but that was a low pass just because it was a hard pass, I believe, from Matthews, kicking it out to Chris Ashby. So the fact that he still hits it from that deep after catching it at a really low point, impressive stuff from Ashby.
Banks and Avey, but the three ball pass directly to Cato. Runs the floor, tries to put up ahead. Satius has it now. Cato controls it back out to Fagbemi, who's trying to slow things down as the UCA Bears lead by a single point.
I'm telling you, Marsh being off the floor has changed things offensively for UNC Asheville. They looked lost on that last possession.
Taylor now is going to have the assignment of checking Fagbemi. We're now under 10 on the shot clock. Tries to split the double team, finds Lane Taylor. Taylor, Evbagharu. Evbagharu's layup is good. A baseline.
He hit the shot to end the game the other night for 24 again against UNA. And he's put up 20 today. On the cut. Evbagharu thought for a moment he was going to try to make.
To extend the lead past 8. They lob into Cato. Fagbemi's back into the game as well for UCA. He's got the ball now. Now Evbagharu going to work. The basket and one.
That three is up and down the hatch. That one's Josh Banks.
He's top 50 in the country and made three-pointers per game. He averages 3.3. He's going to get him up, and he's going to knock him down.
Evbagharu's got it now right side. He drives the lane. That one's going to be counted anyway. He made the layup.
This team right now trying to wear them down.
13-point lead for this Queens team that's already had the best Division I season, at least for ASUN play already. Evbagharu, nice moves.
West, Fagbemi's got it, kicks it out. Taylor, deep three. That's off the mark. Offensive board go by West. He's going to go back up with it. Jabari can't get the shot to go. Evbagharu, you got it. Third time to try.
Slide the baseline.
And a gorgeous corner triple.
And when he's knocking down those shots, it expands his game.
38% this season.
But he is one of those rim-to-rim guys, and he plays the passing lane, leading the headers and steals.
Evbagharu finally gets one. Evbagharu's had a good night today for UCA as well. 10 rebounds, only 5 points. He certainly is an effort guy. 63-44 the lead now for Queens. Fagbemi with it. Braden Fagbemi gives it off to Jabari West. Now the handoff, Satius. Good defense from Queens. Not give him any breathing room. Evbagharu against Ashby. High arcing. Taylor's playing good offensively with his scoring and his ability to get the steals and that facilitation.
Back-to-back steals for Taylor. Again, Evbagharu off the window. Quick. Florida handles the half-court trap. They swing it around, finally get it to the corner. But trying to do a little too much. McCormick with the steal. Right back to McCormick. Evbagharu in the corner for three.
To not foul Taylor because 9 times out of 10 he's heading to the free throw line.
10 on the shot clock. Cato doubled. Evbagharu wide open. He'll knock it down.
Either drive or knock down a three. The threes weren't going, so go for the two.
Cato lays it up, not able to lay it in, but Evbagharu soaring through the air.
It stops without fouling. Kick out. Buttrey for the tray. Off the rim, no. Nearly lost by Evbagharu. Wayne Taylor brings it up. Alley-oop to Evbagharu. Kisses it off the window.
But had trouble with it right then. They haven't scored in over 3.5 minutes, but there's a three on the way. They still haven't. It's in and out, no good. Turner's got the rebound. The Bears are on a 6-0 run, and they will attack inside. They get inside by the ASUN logo off the glass, and good.
Been in a bit of a slump. Witt rifles one to Lax. Oh, just saved himself with that catch and might have startled him. That great vision by the big fella. All the way through, and the layup, count it. And
how he's really upped the ante in terms of his offensive production. He's figured out ways to score. It's always been there, but I think the freedom has come when you go so many injuries deep. And Turner's minutes have really ticked up the last 3 weeks because of the injury to Elias Cato, who's been unavailable. So UCA needs another big, and Turner's been that man that stepped up. Evbagharu goes all the way down the baseline. Tough shot. Right over.
Gant now. Dribble handoff. AB, a deep three. That one's short. Elias Cato with the board. And now an injury for Gant. Looks like his hand hurts. He grabs Cato. Evbagharu up ahead. Lays it up, lays it in. The Bears are back in front. Bodies ever.
That's good defense on the clock. They know that they don't want Blanton to beat them. Nice job to cut him off. Central Arkansas's defense doing a number on Blanton and Kimball to start. They're averaging 32 combines.
Three makes that one back within three. Milicic on the board.
It's great
again.
swing offense. You keep moving. Tate Knox able to seal in the paint, not allowing a guy to get out there really to the corner. Let's get out there on Milicic and wide open look, and that's going to feel good for him because he missed his first three.
Evbagharu.
Open look from his teammates. The junior from Edmond putting on a show. Central Arkansas trying to answer right back, and if winding down. Now they switch to the man-and-man. Pulls up, off balance three, back iron, no good. McCormick the rebound. Bears reset with 1:05 to go. Taylor to Evbagharu against Martinov. Basket counts! Boy for the Bears. Evbagharu, Thomas, McCormick, Eaton, and Fox. The starting five back out there to begin this second half for the Bears. This is Thomas. He's working that right side. He gives it up to Fox. And now they're working around the perimeter. Who's going to be that focal point of the offense? Evbagharu high off the glass in a friendly roll. Cato wide open for three. He takes it. That one front iron no good, but Evbagharu another offensive rebound. Another timeout, which we're still waiting on, was going to be so big for Jacksonville. The lead got cut to his fault. A little at three, I believe. Big run right here by the Dolphins. And now Jacksonville's up by 10. And the Bears struggling to score against this howling defense. Evbagharu high again against. So if they can find some way to get this to 10, maybe 12, they've got a chance. Berman can't get the three to go. He struggled a little bit from deep. We talked earlier in the broadcast, Queens has not lost a game in which they led at the 5-minute mark, 14-0. They feed Evbagharu, little floater, gets it to... And so then you get amped back up. In some ways, you can play a little bit more loose, and maybe that's the case right now. Kudos to the crowd that stuck around between games. 2 hours after the women finished off a victory, and the men tipped off finally. And thanks for you to tuning in
on this Saturday afternoon. Evbagharu all the way to the rack and finishes with the right.
That's 21 turnovers now.
21 turnovers. Fabemi and Taylor out there. Evbagharu, Cato, and Satius are the 5 for the UCA Bears. Cato, top of the key, going to work on Gant. Had one of the biggest defensive plays of the game. Fabemi with 10 to shoot now. He finds Evbagharu, who's worked that baseline to perfection today.
McCurdy working one-on-one on Eaton. Pass was too strong, taken away. Taylor gives it up to Evbagharu. The assist from Lane.
Thomas, the player that the Govs want to get involved early, catch and shoot three-pointer off the mark.
Even though it didn't go, L.J. Thomas, back-to-back forced turnovers with his active hands on the defensive side.
Central Arkansas nearly turned it over again. Evbagharu downhill, strong take.
Would be the likely replacement should Turner pick up that 5th. So we're all tied again at 72. Evbagharu's got it now in the corner. A lot of contact there with Miles. Bumping going on. Evbagharu off the glass. Good. That's a road man. Point line. And that's a big reason why the offense has been sparked early.
Yeah, they only had 18 combined three-pointers made between BYU and Utah games, so great start, but it just shows when they've got facilitators in Fabemi and Taylor what you can do.
Here's Fabemi. He drives, kicks it to the corner. Good ball movement. 3 from the left wing.
Now other side. Evbagharu through contact, just threw it up, gets his own miss. He's fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line for the and one.
Tipped away by Turner. Evbagharu, 1-on-3. Euro, got it to go. How about that?
Berman played for the Israel international team at the U16 level. 3 this time from Ben Jabril, no good. Moving quickly, the Bears. Evbagharu, he's playing tough.
Jumping the routes, active hands, forcing miscues, and that's what's allowed them to get the leads and the three-pointers to fall as well.
Team that's shooting 30% from deep on this year is 6 of 11 to start. Evbagharu all the way to the rim.
Turner almost plays sometimes like he's a guard and forgets how tall he is. And hey, you got the advantage, go up strong, draw a foul that way. So he does have guard handles, I'll give him that. Evbagharu through the lane, right hand off the window.
May become a free throw shooting contest as well.
Oh dear. Yeah. Ellison throws it away. 5-point game.
Knox throwing it down, catching Central Arkansas, and the Bears hibernating on defense.
Yeah, absolutely. And Western Illinois complete control of this game.
Except for this part right here with a great ball movement.
Sometimes you just can't believe it. Myrick getting set to check back in for the Colonels. Satius is for the Bears. They got Evbagharu wide open. Splash!
7 3-pointers in the half.
You've got to be kidding me. And that's well defended, too. Tip your cap to the Bulldogs. They're knocking everything down from deep. UCA not far behind them, though.
If you're Central Arkansas, you have to be wondering as Evbagharu shakes loose on the inside.
Witters is the other.
It's like playing in the, in the gym every weekend. I mean, you never know who's going to be on your team.
Evbagharu with the offensive rebound.
By Evbagharu. Randall's having to clear the lane after they shoot the 3. They got to get back on defense, so they don't have anybody to get the offensive board.
Nice finish inside.
Matthew Driscoll, Oscar Berry. Matthew Driscoll had a chance to chase that down, but Oscar Berry did, and then they throw it away. So here's Taylor. And that's an easy 2 for
Cato, triple try, no good.
That was a better football player than basketball player. That's not saying much, to be honest, though. Fabemi, nice dish down low to Evbagharu. He finishes at the rim.
Well done.
Evbagharu tough to the rack and one. Michael Evbagharu.
Griffin in the lane, dumped it off. Nowhere to go for Williams Dryden. It's been a tough day so far for him.
It really has, and for the whole West Georgia offense, it's been a good game plan from Coach Schulman defensively to try to make things hard.
Fabemi stopped, left it off of Evbagharu underneath.
Yeah,
Coach Chambers got his team playing really well right now. Absolutely blew out Stetson today. Put themselves at 8-2 and alone in first place in the ASUN standings.
Out of the timeout.
Away from his 1,000th in his career.
I'm telling you, does he have a pretty jump shot, and he gets that thing away in a blink of an eye. This is a bad matchup here off the switch with Dawes on Central Arkansas's point guard.
And Dawes at 6'9", in fact, Bimmy at 6 feet, but the